this time, Winston Matthews.
Well, he is from Brantford, Ontario, in his third professional bout this evening. He has got his hands full. We talked about his opponent, but I'll tell you right now, Winston Matthews hasn't seen the likes of Aurey Cox, and he's going to get a full display tonight.
That's true. Aurey Cox is a consummate professional, someone I like personally and professionally. Great fighter, great in-fighter. Always works the body, sets his shots up well. He's proof that smart wins your fights, guts gets you killed. He always uses his brains to outthink his opponent. He's always a couple moves ahead. The only thing I'm concerned about, Kyle, is the fact that Cox had trouble making weight today. And I had to shave his beard off and regurgitate some food, and we don't know how that will affect him in the ring.
Winston Matthews grew up a young man, just an absolute fighter, a street fighter. When he got into the squared circle, Lou, he was humbled. He did not realize it was going to be this challenging to really be a true professional boxer. Well, he's matured in more ways than one, and he believes he is ready tonight against Aurey Cox.
He certainly has matured, and you make a great point. Street fights only last a few seconds, and they're over. And they're more wrestling than fighting. In a professional prize fight, you have to go 3 minutes, and you can't make a mistake. Every time you make a mistake, you get hit. Now he's preening now and showboating, but he's going to have to back that up in the ring. And he comes in with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat against a man who has not lost and is looking to make a statement tonight. Also, Matthews is 34. Boxing was on his bucket list. It's something he wanted to try. And we hope for his sake that his time in the ring tonight lasts longer than his intro and walk to the ring.
Winston Matthews has got a lot to prove tonight. Aurey Cox is a well-known name in the boxing community here in the Peel region. All 5 of his professional fights have come out of this building. This is a big fight for Winston Matthews, and I think will really steer the direction of where the career of Winston Matthews goes, pending on the result tonight.
Yeah, he's taking his time getting to the ring there, but they also have to bear in mind he's fighting a veteran fighter, and I don't think he really realizes what he's up against now.
It's time for the rock star.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Aurey Cox.
Well, we've waited 5 long months to wait for this man to get back into the squared circle. He brings his best friend, Brampton Batman, for every one of his bouts. He's promoting the heck out of this fight, and he is now ready to match gloves with Winston Matthews. It's time for the rock star, Aurey Cox.
Aurey's one of my favorite fighters. As you can tell, the audience will go crazy here. He's a fan favorite. He gives the fans more than their money's worth. He comes to fight and put a show on. He has respect for his opponent, but Aurey Cox has genuine talent as a prize fighter. And this is something that's always fun to watch.
He refers to him as the nerdiest boxer in the province of Ontario. Well, you know what? At a record of 5-0, you can do whatever you want. You can call yourself whatever you want. With 2 knockouts to his name as well. He's certainly got knockout power in those hands.
Yes, he does. He knows how to set a man up. He sets it up with the jab. Tremendous power in his right hand. He also knows how to break the guys in half. And he told me in training camp, during training camp, he's been working on the Mexican left hook to the liver, and he knows what he's up against. He said he almost feels sorry for Matthews, but he said, I have a job to do, and I'm going to do it.
Well, when you talk about Winston Matthews, calls himself the Punisher. Looking at him just right in front of us, a big body, huge frame. He looks like he's got some heavy hands.
Yes, he certainly does. He looks to be in shape for the fight. And we'll see how he does. He's got long arms. He'd be smart to fight the shorter man, Aurey, at a reach from a distance, not trade with him, but we'll see how that goes. Of course, Aurey's got one of the best trainers our country's ever produced, and Dwight Frazier in his corner, and Brampton Batman.
Let's throw it over to Patrick Lono for the official introductions for this contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest scheduled for 4 rounds in the super welterweight division. This bout proudly sponsored by Audi Queensway, Save Max Brokerage, and Phillips Moving. Your judges for this bout are Ms. Kelly Zolnicek, Mr. Dave Dunbar, and Mr. Harry Davis. Your referee is Mr. Donovan Boucher. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing all black, his professional record, 1 win coming by way of knockout, no defeats, 1 draw. From Brantford, Ontario, weighing 153.2 pounds, Winston, the Punisher Matthews. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing all black as well. He is undefeated as a professional. 5 wins, no defeats, 2 wins coming by way of knockout. From Brampton, Ontario, weighing 153.8 pounds, Aurey Cox.
Alright guys, I went over the pre-fight instructions in the changing room. All I want from you guys is to listen to my comment at all time. Protect yourself at all time. Over here is good. Over here is good, guys. Let's keep them up. Both guys touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been waiting for this bout ever since the card was announced. It's Winston Matthews taking on the rockstar, Aurey Cox, in the super welterweight, 154-pound division.
This will be a fantastic fight. Aurey looks ready to go here. He told me before he's going to have a feeling out first round, see what Matthews is going to do, and then later in the fight he'll take him apart.
Here we go. It's Aurey Cox and Winston Matthews. Donovan Boucher, your official for this contest.
Aurey's already doing something very smart. Countered a wild shot with an overhand right.
Great head movement early on from Cox. Again.
Sorry, Cox has his arms up. He's got his defense there. He's got his defense tight. Looks a little bit slow, but they're just starting off the fight right now. Nice right hand by Cox.
Love the game plan from Aurey Cox early on, really letting Matthews come to him, see what he can offer, and then rush him hard, aggressively. I think Cox is doing a great job early on.
Absolutely. Matthews landed a good shot there, but Cox is doing a good job. And when you're getting the referee's instructions, it's interesting now Cox is really not that much shorter than Matthews. He just appears so now because he's in a crouch.
Well, we talked about it, Winston Matthews. He's got that knockout power as well.
He does. He's got dynamite in both hands, but so does Aurey. Aurey's got good defense, and he knows what to do in there. And you notice Matthews threw a great right hand, but Aurey was prepared for it. He had his left hand up. He saw it coming. He blocked it.
Yeah, he answered with a great left hook there. Really minimize the space here. Cox looking to get in on it here as the Hershey Center erupts.
They're yelling out, Aurey, Aurey. Aurey's fighting a smart fight. Trying to measure the man, see what he's got. Aurey, I think, is bleeding from his nose there. I'm not sure it looked like it when he was coming around this corner.
Well, you may be right. A couple of exchanges there from Winston Matthews.
Matthews is heavy-handed. He does have power, but Aurey got good balance, good head movement, and Aurey takes a good shot.
I mean, this defense, head bobbing, it looks elite from Aurey Cox tonight.
Yes, it does. He's certainly ready.
Left to the head, looking to work the body with the right.
He's coiled. It looks like Matthews is sweating. He's more into it, but Aurey looks calm, cool, and collected. So you said earlier, just wondering, as I said earlier, wondering how making weight today will affect him during the fight tonight, but we'll see. He looks to be fine right now.
Big left there, big left uppercut from Matthews, but Cox again with a great defense.
And Cox took, and shots that did land, Cox took them well. His legs are steady. He's on balance there. He's looking to land some shots. As he said, I'm going to measure him in the first round, let him make a couple times, see what he can do. Brent, I'll take it to him from then on.
Brampton Batman was looking very attentively in the corner, looking to see what we can muster up here when you talk about a game plan for Winston Matthews. Very interested to get your input on what's being told to Aurey Cox right now.
Well, Dwight Frazier, very good trainer, is telling him, listen, he's throwing his shots wide, and he's running into you. So when he throws it wide, duck into the shot, duck into him, get inside his arms, and then come back with a counter overhand right or a counter short right. Moves your head more. He wants him to move his head more.
Well, I have to know, who would you give the round to?
That would be an even round. They both landed good shots. I would be hesitant to say anyone decided that round, got that close. I would maybe say Aurey won the round, but it was very close.
Well, you heard it here first. Lou Eisen given the opening round. A tight one to the rock star, Aurey Cox. Round number 2 underway here from the Hershey Center.
Now Matthews comes out in southpaw stance.
Matthews looking to set the tone early on here in this second round, but Cox having none of it.
Aurey's looking to close the distance a bit here. He wants to get him close.
Cox with a sweeping left there. Again, there's that great head movement from the Brampton native.
As he's moving back and forth, he's mixing his punches up well. I'd like to see him use his jab a bit more. Good shots there, right hand and left, and a good right hand moving back.
Again, the Hershey Center crowd looking to rally these two fighters on here.
Aurey's using some good head movement tonight, utilizing it very well. He's got out of the way some really good shots that Matthews just won.
Big right there.
That stopped Matthews in his tracks. He felt that.
Gotta love the swagger that we saw from Winston Matthews before this contest. Very confident, very calm, cool, and collected.
That's wonderful to see. He's a young fighter. He's a young man. He should be confident when he's up there. He's got Aurey against the ropes, and he's letting his hands go.
Laying some bombs to the way of Cox.
But Cox caught a lot of those on the gloves and on his arms.
Low shot there from Aurey Cox.
That will happen. There's a difference in height. Cox is crouching, so sometimes some shots may stray a bit south of the border. I think Matthews also realized it's entertainment. You want to put on a show for the fans.
How big is a height difference in a fight? Is specifically what we're talking about here with Winston Matthews and Aurey Cox.
Well, that's a very interesting point. It's a significant difference if the fighter knows how to use it for himself. Cox just really hurt Matthews there. Some good shots. Because Aurey's shorter, he's crouching on purpose to present less of a target to the taller man.
We got an incredible fight in front of us here right now. Let's quickly throw it over to Andrew McRae. Andrew, what do you got?
Well, the crowd here in the Hershey Center is certainly electric, and it is difficult to hear the advice coming from the corner. But from the corner of Aurey Cox, they are telling their fighter to work the body. And also from the corner of Aurey Cox, I'm hearing, I'm Batman.
Can't get much better than that. Thank you so much, Andrew, as we continue our action here.
Good counter shots there by Matthews, but what I was saying, as I was saying before, if you're short, make yourself shorter. If you're tall, make yourself taller. Matthews should be trying to move away and use his longer reach. He's not doing that. He's trying to get inside and slug, and that favors Aurey Cox.
Looks like the lip of Winston Matthews is cut as this round comes to a conclusion here.
Yes, it does.
Very interesting second round. Again, both fighters coming out with a lot of positives from that one.
They have to. I would give that round to Aurey. He landed the cleaner shots in Matthews' corner. Matthews landed some good shots, but Aurey started to get on his, off his horse there and started to work. He started to let his hands go. He started to measure Matthews, and he's starting to make Matthews pay for the shots that he's missing. Good shots there, but Aurey's catching those on the arms. One of the body shots landed. Aurey comes back. Nice right uppercut there by Aurey, followed by another nice right hand.
Tremendous combination there. I would agree with you 110%, Lou. Definitely give that round to Aurey Cox. He is in full control right now. And again, this is a veteran fighter, been inside of this building many times, all of his professional bouts out of the Hershey Center. He's looking to seal the deal here in these final 2 rounds. Third round here between Aurey Cox and Winston Matthews from the Hershey Center. You're watching Championship Boxing live on Rogers TV. Kyle Alberto, Lou Eyes, and Andrew McCray as a big shot comes from Winston Matthews. That rocked Aurey Cox.
That was a left hook, and it knocked Aurey back into the ropes. Aurey was a bit off balance, and he took the full brunt of that shot in the chin rather than in his leg. So that was definitely a good left hand.
Matthews flailing that left there. We're not accustomed to seeing the rock star getting rocked.
It's a very good point. Aurey's usually the one doing the rocking, but he's coming back. But Matthews has done very well in the early part of this round.
Winston realizes he had a great opportunity there. He's looking to continue to capitalize on it here.
Winston looks to be a bit winded now. I think what Cox wants to do is keep close to Winston, not let him extend his arm to get any power on his shots.
1:40 remaining in this third round. And now we're hearing a Winston chant here. Everybody trying to get behind the Brantford native now.
Yeah, the fans have their favorites. They're chanting Winston's name out. We'll probably be hearing from the Aurey Cox fans soon.
Yeah,
This is a
go ahead.
tough round to score. Matthews is landing some good shots, and it looked like he staggered Aurey there, but earlier in the round, I should say. But Aurey's come back and landed some good shots of his own.
Certainly a big statement, though, from Winston Matthews to start off this third round with that big haymaker, really rocking Aurey Cox. Certainly really gives him, I would say, an advantage in this round for sure.
I agree with you on that, but you have to remember, too, that Aurey weathered the storm well. He showed his experience and professional savvy by knowing how to cover up and protect himself when he was hurt.
Absolutely.
He's getting hit with some good shots there, Aurey, but he's still maintaining his focus, coming forward, landing the body shots.
Big right, great job with the block there from Matthews.
To say Matthews, a much improved fighter. He got hit with a good right hand, though, from Aurey right there.
Early trying to figure out the haircut there of Winston Matthews. That's the Punisher right behind him, right on the back of his head.
That's right.
As there's 10 seconds remaining in this third round here. The lip looks to be busted open from Winston Matthews, and now a little bit of blood dripping from the nose of the Brantford native. He is taking a beating here from Aurey Cox. Who do you give that third round to?
That's tough. Aurey came back and won the last minute of the round. I'd give the first minute and a half to Matthews, especially when he hurt Aurey against ropes. Aurey was a bit off balance at the time.
As we take a look here at the big shot from Winston Matthews. That's very interesting. He didn't really get a clean shot off.
No, he hit him on the temple. Or that was more Aurey being off balance and actually getting caught with a good shot. It looked better than it was.
There's a big uppercut
and he
from
tripped
Winston
over
Matthews.
his foot. Yeah, his left foot tripped over Matthews' lead right hand. But Aurey is smart. He covers up there.
See Aurey Cox there looking to catch his breath.
Tom White Frazier's probably giving, not probably, without a doubt, is giving him good instructions.
Final round here.
Hard to believe this is the final round. This has gone by very quick.
Winston missing on the left, exposing that chin there after that shot. Here comes the rock star.
Aurey's landed some really good hard shots to the head of Matthews this round.
Great combinations here.
Aurey's going to step it up.
Left, right from Aurey. Winston looking to answer. shots from both respective fighters.
Crowd starting to chant for Aurey. Aurey has a look of fierce determination on his face. I have to say Matthews is a much improved fighter.
Cox, big shot there to Matthews.
Matthews is throwing from a bit too far away. Matthews is paying for it every time he does that. Cox tags him with the right hand.
Big
Once
right.
again, nice combination.
Little right, left, little from Aurey Cox. Here comes the Punisher with a body shot. Let's see Aurey looking to set up that big shot there with a couple of jabs.
They both landed some good shots. I think Aurey's landed more good shots this round than Matthews has. You have to give the first minute, maybe 2 minutes to Aurey in this round.
You certainly know that the more experienced fighter is Aurey Cox, but give a lot of credit to Winston Matthews. He has taken some incredible strides to get to where he is in his career right now, and he is on the third final bout of a main card with United Promotions. Incredible, incredible young man.
That's an incredible accomplishment, for any young fighter to do. And he deserves credit for that. He's making a great showing for himself. He's improved tremendously as a fighter. He's showing his skill. He's hanging right in there with a veteran fighter, and he's giving him a whale of a fight.
Yeah, getting drawn up against, again, a pretty darn good draw in Aurey Cox. We talked about it, very famous here in the Peel region, as Winston looking to put some blows down on Cox. Body shot from Cox.
Cox is countering well. Winston's landed some really good shots, but Cox is countering quite well. I think Aurey's got more of a fight from Winston than he thought he would have.
5 seconds remaining in this contest. Cox looking to make a lasting impression on the judges. And this one is over. What a fight between Aurey Cox and the Punisher, Winston Matthews. My goodness.
That was a great fight. That was a very close fight. I think Aurey landed the cleaner shots, but this is going to be interesting to see the score.
So we take another look here at the highlights of this contest, and Aurey Cox just putting in some work here tonight, but Winston Matthews holding his own.
Winston Matthews making a great showing for himself. He should be proud of the fight he fought tonight. He stood in there with a good fighter, traded shots, landed his own shots as well, landed a fair amount of his own shots, bodying and to the head. And he also stood up under tremendous punishment from Aurey and tremendous pressure. You got to give him credit for that.
So this fight will go to the judges. We are just moments away from the decision being said from Patrick Lono, our in-ring announcer this evening. Want to give a quick shout out to Thomas Schreiber. Of course, always does great work with Championship Boxing, not here tonight.
Can I get...
Once again, a great crowd here at the Hershey Center, jam-packed here inside. They are waiting for the main event coming up very shortly. An 8-round bout between Cody Crawley and Giancarlo Cano. But let's go now to our official decision from Patrick Lono.
This is going to be interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for these two great athletes who gave us an awesome scrap. And after 4 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. Judge Kelly Zelnicek scores the bout 40-36 Matthews. Judge Harry Davis scores the bout 40-36 Cox. And Judge Dave Dunbar scores the bout 38-38. We have a draw.
That is a head shaker. One judge giving the fight 40-36 for Winston Matthews.
That's hard to believe that the one judge did not give Aurey Cox a single round. You have to have given him a single round in that fight.
Absolutely mind-boggling. So it is a unanimous draw here.
Very rare in boxing, unanimous draw. I thought Aurey won that fight clearly, but I guess they'll have to do it again. But we also should mention Aurey, you know, had to lose weight this morning, and that drains a fighter on fight day.